might take you the rest of your life to figure it out. But yes, to be with Prabhupada was very intense. I could tell you a story. I could tell you so many more stories. I had that problem being with Prabhupada myself, just the intensity of the service. It's a long story. I don't think we can. It's a very long story. Yes, so we can't go there. Maybe we'll all be meeting again in a few days or something. I don't know, or maybe next year or something. But 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 if the desire is there, you just have to pray. Living in Vrindavan, Panchagoda, I see, he gets it done somehow or other. You should see all the things he does. He amazes me, Panchagoda. He reads every day for over an hour. He chants all his rounds. He manages... No, I'm saying you just have to make yourself do it. And sometimes if it doesn't happen, you always carry on. Prabhupada's thing was no matter what happens, just keep going. I've met lots of devotees, my godbrothers over the year, and sometimes they feel if, I can't get my 16 rounds, and so they don't chant any rounds. Or they're having difficulty with a particular principle and they don't feel qualified. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, whatever the situation is, chant. Even if you're going to get 5, do it. You just do it, and you keep trying and trying. I say Krishna consciousness is not like this. It's more like this, like the stock market, But ultimately you're going up, but sometimes there could be a downswing. You can't get discouraged. You pray. We always pray for the mercy of Prabhupada and Gaur Nitai, the disciplic succession. You have to focus and pray, be attentive, and just keep going. I had a business for 20 years. Prabhu, he had a business. It can be difficult. I had a house. I had, periods. I didn't have a temple in my house like they do here. I'm so impressed to be here, and I know many of you do. I'm not just singling out. This is what you do. You make your home a temple. And in this part of the world, it's a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier. You can have help. You can hire help. You can do things. In the U.S., you can't hire anyone to do anything, unless you're very, very wealthy, But, so never become discouraged. That's what I say. Being with Prabhupada and knowing who I am and my struggles in life, I still always depend on Prabhupada's mercy and his compassion. But whatever I do, he accepts it. He accepts that and he encourages us in service. So we always just have to hang in there, just like eating and sleeping. It comes automatically. Now at 72 years old, I can't eat very much, although I did eat a few pancakes this morning, I enjoyed.
Here's 6 of them.
So, but everything will come in due course. In the meantime, whatever you can offer, that's what we do. We offer it to Krishna. Right? Like we say, he sees what you hold back, not what you give. Yeah. Dina Bandhu said a funny one in class a week or two ago, in the Hundi. Like in the Hundi, you'll find many, many rupee notes that are torn, ripped, because no one will take them. So, we'll give it to Krishna. Well, he sees that. You don't give him what no one else will take. You got to give him what everyone else wants. Then you get his attention. Things become easier. And then your faith gets stronger. It's developed. The more we surrender, the more we give, the more strength you get to go on. I never imagined living in Vrindavan. I would always say I want to die in Vrindavan. I don't want to live there because it was a struggle. But now, with Panchagoda's help and my wife's help and so many's help, I've been there for the last 4 years. I don't want to live anywhere else. Coming here, we thought, oh, we have to leave Vrindavan. And Vrindavan is most intense place, really intense. But that's how you get the ecstasy, by surrendering to that, doing your service. That's where the pleasure comes from. Otherwise, they always say a comfortable life and Krishna consciousness, they don't go together. He said something as he was talking. Prabhupada gave a little difficult. He said Krishna consciousness is difficult, but material life is impossible. So that as we get older and older, we see it's impossible. No matter what you do, you can enjoy a little relief, like the AC, relief from the heat. But we think it's enjoyment, but it's just a relief from suffering. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
You're in charge.
He had one more question.
One more question? Sure. Panchagota gives his approval.
Actually, it's with Prabhu's message only. So that he was saying that people wants mention near the beach and everything when we were discussing. So Prabhuji, like how the people, like in general, they have this desire to have this type of things. They are mad behind all this. And we see devotees are mad about Krishna. Like they want, these things are like the desert for them. So how to develop that madness for Krishna? Because like when we see a money, currency, and we know the value of currency, and we are like mad, we will go midnight for that to earn. If we get that money, we will leave everything and go there. How to develop that taste and love for Krishna? Like we know money we give, we will have so much. That taste for Krishna, like when I get Krishna, I got everything. How that conviction and faith can develop? Like you already have all.
He's asking you.
It was connected. Anyone can answer.
Everyone's practice. Prabhupada said you have to, that's why all the books are there, so you can know who Krishna is. Otherwise, how can you love him if you don't even know him? Of course, ultimately, that's the goal, is you love him and you don't know he's God. But first you have to understand him as God and appreciate him in that way. And then, that's what he said, the same thing in the garden. He looked at us, all young boys, well, just around 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. He looked at us. He said, Govindam Mari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. He said, everyone is serving wives, serving boss, serving dogs. In the U.S., that was, serving the dogs. He said, but we're serving Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. And we're like, yes. And then he looked at me. He said, we don't care if Krishna is God. We just love him. So then he went completely onto the other side, the gopis and the gopas. They don't know he's God. So much love that's real love. But we have to, you can't jump into that position. And that's there in Vrindavan as well. People come and, this person will say, I give you this, Siddhite, I can give you your spiritual body. And yes, yes, yes. No, you have to earn it. We earn it through seva, service. Service is always the means. And service is done in so many ways. So much wonderful service here. The whole family here I see, and I'm sure we're watching everyone in the kirtan, the joy, and chanting. This is a pleasure. So this is what we do. We come together, we associate, we encourage each other. That's what we have to do. That's devotee. Encourage everyone. Prabhupada encouraged everyone. He made you feel special. And coming from him, we felt special. I know, we all thought we were going to be Krishna conscious in this lifetime because he told us we were. He told us we could, and he told us we were, and he told us how to do it. And that's what we do. miss anything? All right, I think we have to stop for prasadam.
Yes, sir.